Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we are talking about that new moon that is happening on August 30th. 2019 at 11:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. And so for most of the world, that makes it a black new moon, which means that twice we've had a new moon in the same calendar month. That will not be the case if you are in the United States, but everywhere else, yes. And so it's happening at 6 degrees and 47 minutes of Virgo. And for you, that is happening in your sixth house of balance. So balance of work and life, balance of your health, physical health, maybe balancing finances. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. I feel like there's another one here, but it's not coming, so maybe not. Yes? Let's get into it. Let's see what we have. I want to remind you that your sun sign is your the core of you. It is how you view the world. Your rising sign is how the world's going to view you. And so when you're talking about that work-life balance, it's kind of both, right? And so checking out your sun and your rising would be probably very beneficial. And your moon sign is how you're going to react and respond to what is going on around you. And based on these cards, I'm going to go with you should check that out too. So if you have subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. If you'd like to receive notification, hit the little notification bell and it will let you know when I upload videos. And the reason I think you should check out your moon sign is because we have let emotions flow. Let emotions flow. And so part of that balance is going to be not holding on so tight and not being willing, not being afraid to express your okay, so my throat chakra is closing up right now. So being able to verbalize what you're thinking and what you're feeling, it's more than the heart space. This is more about not keeping everything to yourself and not bottling it up so that, you know, you become like that volcano ready to erupt. That's not good for anyone. It's not good for you. It's not good for the people around you. It's not good for your pets. Okay, you have, here are the ancient ones. So if you do not have a regular meditation practice, so understand that these energies go out for the next 6 to 18 months. So what's happening now is the seeds of intention that you're planting is what you want to, how you want to transform your life over the next period of time, the 6 to 18 months. And so, you know, committing to balancing not only your health and, you know, getting to the doctor regularly, eating well, drinking plenty of water, an exercise routine, making sure that you have time for family and friends, but also that you have time for spirit. So that's a lot of balancing, right? It's a big pie that has to be sliced accordingly. That is life, right? And so finding a way to be able to bring that in for yourself is going to require a plan. You might have to actually write a plan. Oh, yes, always. Everybody should have this one. Always. Love that you are different. It is so boring to be like everybody else. Dare to be different. Different means you're just being you. Just being you, who you authentically are. There is nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's something wrong with you if you're not willing to be authentically you, right? You're blocking something, you're holding something back. I don't mean like there's something wrong, like there's something wrong with you, but I mean, it's wrong to block the energy and the gifts that you brought into this world to share with everyone. Like we came here with a mission, we came here to have fun, we came here to learn and experience and to grow. And so conforming to what other people are doing seems like not the way to go. Okay, interesting. This one came flying out and I felt like this is the overall energy. It's temperance, it's balance. Now Pisces just got this one and I'm looking at this and I'm going to tell you what I saw for them and then I'll see if I see something new for you. Okay, already I do see something new for you. I just don't know what it means yet, so hold on. So that's 1 foot in the air of thoughts, 1 foot in the water of emotions, so balancing thoughts and feelings, right? And then you have let the emotions flow. See that big waterfall in the back? That's letting the emotions flow. You have the rainbow of blessings coming in from spirit, but I'm really drawn also to those rocks. And so I feel like this is you building a solid foundation and also a safe space to let your emotions flow. See how the water is tumbling down, but it feels like it's surrounded by, like it's in a pool. And so finding a safe space for yourself so that it'll allow you to express who you are in a safe place so that you're not feeling that you're not too uncomfortable with it. And also those that they remind me of like pentacles. Like, are you trying to build something, create something financially, a business? It's work life, right? So it's both. It's the fun of the waterfall and also the business of creating and building structure around you. In the arena of thoughts, you have the King of Pentacles and the Hermit. Again, balancing that work, creating financial stability of the King of Pentacles with the Hermit, which is the divine intuition being brought in and downloaded. So over the course of the next 6 to 18 months, and I'm going to say 18 months, because this is going to be something that's going to take you a while to really get the hang of, because it's like, so don't be disappointed if you're like, oh, I was doing so well, and then this last month I haven't made time for spirit and I really need to. Yes, you do. But that's okay. Just, it's kind of like you fell off the bicycle, get up, dust yourself off, and get back on it, right? It's practice. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes, being gentle with yourself, not expecting too much of yourself, understanding that everything is a growth and an opportunity, and you're making progress. And really, that's all we can ever ask for. And in the area of your heart, look at this, emotional satisfaction, the 9 of Cups, and transformation of that butterfly. So if you're not feeling that way now, that's what you're going to transform into your life. You're going to be bringing in emotional satisfaction by discovering how to be balanced, how to balance your spirituality with, the hard work of getting work done every day. And so finding the way to do that will end up ultimately bringing you this transformation of emotional satisfaction. And here it is. It's time to go. Like, look at you. You're running forward, but there's arrows are kind of like all going in a bunch of different directions. And so I feel like things must feel very fast paced for you right now. And you're like, yeah, so I have all this stuff going on, and you're telling me I also need to make time to meditate, and I also need time for my friends, and I also need time. And the answer is yes. There are 8 arrows, and they're all flying, and they're all going in different directions, but the horse is speeding along, and he looks balanced. He is balanced. So it's going to take some work. It's going to take some practice. And the thing about horses is that they never have all 4 feet on the ground at the same time. It's a balancing act. Well, they do when they're standing, but not when they're running, okay? just to be clear on that. All right, so let's get a little guidance on how you can organize your thoughts to be in that balance of spirituality. And the King of Pentacles, they have it all. The King of Pentacles has the domain, and they make the money, but they also are very concerned about family. It's like the whole package. Excuse me. I don't think that was about you that I'm choking up. I think that's because I've had a tickle in my throat all day. Ooh, look at this. This just reminds me of you, Aries, this dragon, right? And it says here, power and strength. So it's going to take determination. It's going to take a commitment from yourself, and also the absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. The Lady of the Lake. This is thought, and this is action, and it's going to have to come in balance, right? And it's going to take courage, and you have the power and the strength to do it. It's going to take your self-confidence. It's going to take you, being willing to be uniquely and specially you, and not worrying so much about what other people think, because honestly, what other people think about us is none of our business. That's their problem, their issue, and they can do what they want. It really is such a freeing moment when suddenly one day you wake up and you go, oh my gosh, I actually don't care what anybody else thinks about me. Now for me, That happened when I was, I don't know, 40 was pretty good for that. 50 definitely did it. You may not be that old, so hopefully you can get there before I did. And just go, hey, you know what? I actually don't care what you all think. I'm just going to be me. Oh, you have a lot of cards here. So we have work through your fears. That makes sense because you're being called on to have courage and self-respect and power. And this is a card of power and strength. And so you may have a lot of doubts about this as you get started. You also have, Spirit says, but you need to meditate and contemplate. You do need to make space for this. You really do. So make the space for the meditation and the contemplation. Don't let your fears hold you back. That's that strength and that courage that you have. That is that calling on the dragon. You may not know who your spirit dragon is, but I guarantee you, if you understand that you have one, and you say, I'm calling on my spirit dragon to help me have courage and strength, you will be aided. You need to ask for help, right? That's a law. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. This could be this emotional waterfall here where you speak your truth. Holy cow. When I see that, it looks like a big argument, but it is the full moon in Aries. And so full moon in Aries happens next month. Yes, next month. So I think in the next 30 days, there will be a situation where you're like, okay, this part isn't working, and you release that and let that go with that full moon so that you have space. So you could create the space for spirit. So you could create the space for the meditation and the contemplation. And stand up for yourself and be who you are. Be uniquely who you are. You came here with a special set of gifts. And we don't get to enjoy them if you're holding yourself back from the world, right? So be uniquely you. Nope. There's another one. I just can't. Okay. All right. Ooh, cleansing waters. All right. That reminds me of this, the cleansing waters. This is the emotional, what is that? Let your emotions flow. There's a waterfall there. Cleansing waters. Allow yourself, this is an action to take. So first off, this looks calm. This doesn't look like a fiery climax, right? So allowing your emotions out, if you want to in a more gentle manner, would be to do journaling, to get your words out onto paper so that you can organize them. Also, journaling on a regular basis actually allows you to start having a communication with spirit, and pretty soon you'll realize you're channeling spirit. When you start writing, you'll be like, oh, I didn't know I was thinking that. It's because spirit's working through the action of you writing to give you messages. And saltwater baths, or get to a beach. Allow yourself to relax and just be in the water and float along. I think you will find that will help you calm some of the fire, right? That water will help calm some of the fire that's going on here. You are stepping into unknown territory, but you get to pick your path. This is choosing your path. All is possible. And you are exactly where you need to be. So, whatever you're thinking you need to do, whatever you're feeling you need to do, you're right. Follow the guidance of your heart. Dare to be different. It looks like it's something that you've not done before. Don't let your fears from the past hold you back. Allow a situation to end that's not working for you. Working with spirit. Work through your fears. Take the risk to be uniquely who you are, because you came here to do something that nobody else can do. There's some reason you're here. You know, part of it is to enjoy life. In this world, we get to enjoy all the senses, right? So, including the sixth sense, you can have it all, right? And we are here to help one another. We are. We're here to learn lessons and grow, but we're also here to enjoy ourselves. So don't forget to create that balance, the body and the mind balance. Oh, healing of the heart happening here because we've got Rhodonite. My mental and emotional bodies are balanced. I attract nurturing people. My mental and emotional bodies are balanced. I attract nurturing people. So it is okay to spend a little time alone. It's okay to work hard. It's okay to spend time in spirit and contemplation. My mental and emotional balance. Be willing to release emotions. Don't let it get all pent up so that there's this fiery climax, right? Allowing it out in regular intervals will be a lot healthier for you. So it looks pretty exciting, Aries. Good luck with all that. You take care. We'll talk soon.